going on, YouTube world? My name is Ghiman Mckinney. I appreciate y'all for tuning in today. You can call me Juice or G-Man. Welcome to the Juice Alert. Be sure to hit that like button right now. Subscribe to my channel if you are new. I do post a ton of great sports videos. You know, hit that bell notification too so you don't miss a video. Today, I'm just going to get right to it. Kyrie Irving is simply just overrated, and I take no pleasure in saying that. I really like Kyrie Irving. I think he's a very, very good player. Now, is he a top 10 player? Yeah, but I'd have him right around number 10. I mean, you can make the argument he's not a top 10 player in this league, in my opinion. Let's dive into it, okay? But getting to the basketball side of things, okay? The Boston Celtics last year made the Eastern Conference Finals without Kyrie Irving last year. Now, I understand that people want to say, oh, the East was not that as good last year. This year, the East is very tough, and I understand that. The East is a lot better this year. I'm going to give you that, okay? But that does not absolve me from saying the Boston Celtics should not have been a 4 seed this year, okay? They should not have been a 4 seed. There's no reason the Boston Celtics, with all that talent on that roster, should not have been a number 2 seed. And Kyrie Irving is the leader of that team. He's the primary ball handler on that team. And he failed to elevate the Celtics, okay? Last year, they were a top seed. This year, a 4 seed when he comes back. A lot of people thought that if you insert Gordon Hayward and Kyrie Irving, the Celtics would be automatic contenders. And it just didn't happen this year. A couple years ago, they got to the Eastern Conference Finals with Isaiah Thomas leading the Celtics, okay? Look, Kyrie Irving's a good player, okay? But he just simply has not done enough to lead a team. He can't really lead a team. He can't lead a team, in my opinion. He just can't. He's a perfect number 2 option and a decent number 1 option. I'm going to say it right now. A decent number 1 option, Kyrie Irving is, and a great, probably the best number 2 option in the league. I'm just being real with you, okay? Kyrie Irving failed to elevate the Boston Celtics to championship level contenders this year. They went down. They went from being really, really good last year to being to the Eastern Conference Finals to this year getting almost swept by the Milwaukee Bucks this year. This was a choke job by Kyrie Irving this year. He absolutely choked, okay? When is the last time you've seen a player in the playoffs that's considered among a lot of people a top 10 player, a top 3 point guard, and had a series like this? I mean, the final 4 games in which they all got blown out, the Celtics did, he shot 4 of 18, 8 of 22, 7 of 22, and then 6 of 21 in a closeout game and had 1 assist in that game. That's terrible. What player do you know shot 30% from the field, 19% from 3 in a 4-game stretch in the playoffs? What top 10 player do you know has done that? What top 10 player? Name one. I want to name one. Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, Giannis, Kawhi. I can go on and on and on. I mean, hey, even Russell Westbrook. I gave Russell Westbrook a lot of heat. And I also made a video titled that players that had the most pressure on them in the playoffs this coming year. Kyrie Irving was number 3 on that list, I believe. Go watch that video, by the way, if you haven't. It's a great, great video. It was one of my best videos, I think. It didn't get a whole lot of views. Go watch it, okay? But get back to my, okay? And people will say, oh, but look at Kyrie Irving's stats. Really? You want to go there? All right, let's go there. Let's look at his playoff stats, okay? Kyrie Irving, listen. Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, Russell Westbrook, those are just the point guards, okay? 3 point guards right there. Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, Russell Westbrook all average more points, rebounds, and assists than Kyrie Irving in the playoffs. What's there to show for, Kyrie? What's there to show for? You got, what, 1 playoff series win in your career versus the Pacers? They're terrible. They're terrible. The Pacers without Victor Oladipo, that was a layup. You should have won that series. You didn't even dominate that series. You just were okay in that series, okay? Kyrie Irving hasn't even been a first-team All-NBA. He hasn't even been second-team All-NBA. He's been third-team All-NBA once. This guy, okay, listen, this guy, in his career, he's been in the league 6 years. 3 of those seasons, he's failed to play 70 games, okay? Some people have even told me Kyrie Irving's the best point guard in basketball, and I'm like, come on, man. You gotta be kidding me. Kyrie Irving's often hurt. He's an average passer. He's an average defender at best. I mean, and he's an okay scorer. He can score in bunches at times, but he does not consistently do that. He does not consistently take over games, especially in the playoffs on his own. Let's look at the last 4 games that they lost in the series. They lost in 5 games to the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, I understand Milwaukee's a juggernaut. I get it. But the Boston Celtics, there's no reason they should not be a juggernaut as well. They have just as much talent, if not more talent, than Milwaukee on that roster. And Kyrie Irving, if you're that guy, if you're that leader of that team, you need to be the difference. He's not the difference, okay? The Celtics actually have a better record without Kyrie Irving, but I'm not here to say that they're better off without Kyrie Irving, but he's definitely not adding value value to the team. He's just talented, okay? I give Kyrie Irving some credit. He was excellent in that NBA Finals back when the Cleveland Cavaliers beat the Golden State Warriors when they were down 3-1. He was excellent, okay? He was dropping 40 points on Steph Curry's head, and he hit the shot of shots in the NBA Finals. I give Kyrie Irving a lot of props for that, okay? He was great in that series, especially down the stretch, okay? And in the clutch. But it's a lot easier to be that version of yourself when you have one of the top 5 players of all time in LeBron James by your side, okay? Kyrie Irving, in my opinion, he just can't take over games like a Kevin Durant. He can't take over. Now, he can do it at times, but he does not do it consistently. He does not consistently take over games like a Kevin Durant. He does not consistently take over games like a LeBron James. He does not consistently take over games like a Giannis Anteokounmpo. What playoff game outside of those NBA Finals have you seen Kyrie Irving absolutely dominate and impose his will? I'll wait. When Kyrie Irving wanted to leave the Cleveland Cavaliers and leave LeBron James, he wanted to lead his own team, okay? And I respect him for that. I really do. I don't see anything wrong with that. But I think Kyrie Irving is realizing that it is very hard to be not only the best player, but to be a leader of the locker room, okay? Kyrie Irving this year constantly, when things did not go well, threw his teammates and his coach underneath the bus. That's not leadership. He constantly did that. I think it had a lot to do with the effect on the team and the locker room. I think the locker room lost Kyrie Irving. That is one of the reasons why I think Kyrie Irving will not be returning as a Boston Celtic next year. Okay, he can go wherever he wants. That's his choice. So basically, what you're getting with Kyrie is he's one of the best closers in the league. I'm going to say that right now. I want the ball in Kyrie's hands at the end of the games. But I don't know after this series. I don't know. But I've seen in the past, people want to bring up, the NBA Finals. He was dropping 40 points on Steph Curry's head. Yeah, I understand that. But when you have LeBron James they're focusing on, and also I wanted to say Brad Stevens, he's overrated, okay? Everyone will say, Brad Stevens is the next great coach. No, he's not. Okay, now look, I like Brad Stevens. He's a good coach. But don't tell me he's the next Greg Popovich. Don't tell me he's the next Rick Carlisle. Don't tell me he's better than Doc Rivers. This guy is, 27 and 29 in the playoffs. Get out of there with what's his name? Brad Stevens. Brad Stevens absolutely made no adjustments, okay, in that Milwaukee Bucks series, okay? He made absolutely no adjustments. He's not very good with handling star players like Kyrie Irving. So don't give me that Brad Stevens is somehow the second coming of, Phil Jackson. No, he's not, okay? He's a good coach, okay? But he's a good coach. Getting back to Kyrie Irving, though. Listen, I'm not a Kyrie Irving hater. I like the guy, okay? I think he's a pretty solid player. But to say that he's this transformative player, I don't know about that. I think Kyrie Irving still has a lot to prove, okay? Now, if he goes to, I think that honestly, Kyrie Irving, his offseason decision is going to tell us a lot about himself. Is he going to go join a Kevin Durant in New York or potentially Brooklyn? I don't know. LA Clippers? I don't know. Or is he going to join Kawi Leonard in Los Angeles? By the way, if he joins Kawi Leonard with the LA Clippers, which is the team that Kawi Leonard is probably going to go to in the offseason, if he does not re-sign with the Toronto Raptors, they might be the title favorites. I'm just going to say it right now. Kawi Leonard is special. And Kyrie Irving is a perfect complement to Kawi Leonard. But what is Kyrie Irving, Is he an elite player that you can say, take me to the promised land, Kyrie, for 3 or 4 series, okay? Dominate games, Kyrie. Is he one of those players? I don't know. I really don't know. Or is he a player that's a perfect complement to a player like a Kevin Durant, a player like a Kawi Leonard that'll just give you 40 on any given night, maybe some days. That can score in bunches at times. I think he's more toward what I just said. I think he's the perfect complementary player. Not saying that he can't lead a team, because he can. I think he can make the playoffs with some teams, but championship, don't know if Kyrie Irving can be the best player on a championship team. I really have legitimate concerns about that. I really do. Now, I believe in Kyrie Irving. I think he's going to learn from this. I think he's going to grow from this. But don't tell me he's the best player on a championship. He can be the best player on a championship team, because he has not proven it yet. That's a wrap for this video, though. Be sure to like this video right now. Subscribe to my channel if you are new. Like I said, I post a ton of great sports videos giving y'all great topics like this. Comment where you think Kyrie Irving might go in the offseason. I think he's done with Boston. I really do. I don't see him coming back to Boston at all this year. I think he might join KD in New York with the Knicks. I really don't know. I think that might be a possibility. But it's been your boy Ghiman Mckinney. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. And I'm Ghost as always. Have a blessed day. And go Golden State Warriors. And Kevin Durant. I'm out.